Hello and welcome into today's edition of the Arizona State Sun Devils Insider Podcast. My name is Kevin Hicks and I will be joining you today as I have every day for over the last month plus. And I am your lead beat writer for Arizona State Sun Devils on SI if you did not know that already. Um, I am so grateful to be joining you today. Um, as you can see, below me, please follow me on X/Twitter if you get a chance to on the banner. I will be attending practices in very, very short order. We'll be getting footage from practice when I can, press conferences when I'm at games. I will try my best to get in-game footage. Um, couldn't be more grateful for this season to start. Thank you so much for all of your support. Couldn't do it without you, and so honored to be covering my alma mater, Arizona State. That's all I can really say about that. And yeah, without further ado, I wanted to actually use this episode to talk about the general athletic excellence at Arizona State. So, as some of you may know, Arizona State just received or just got its first ever in an NHL draft pick in the first round, and that is absolutely incredible. Colin Porter was selected with the final pick of the first round in the NHL draft. Just incredible. Just to think about how a decade ago Arizona State hockey was on the fringes of the sport collegiately, and now they're participating in the national tournaments. They have players that are getting drafted, including Shane Doan's son, Josh Doan, and they are very, very well equipped to move forward and be a powerhouse in the hockey world, which is crazy to think about since the majority of programs that are powerhouses in hockey collegiately are Midwest or Northeastern programs. So that is pretty absurd, pretty special. Greg Powers has something very special going on in Tempe with the hockey program. But let's just talk about the general excellence when it comes to developing players for the next level in all sports. Obviously, football. The football program has developed around 30 first round picks in its existence, the most recent of which was Brandon Ayuk in 2020. If you want to count Ricky Pearsall and Jaden Daniels, they did come through the clutches of Tempe, I guess. But obviously, their best days weren't at Arizona State, so kind of feels cheap there. But nonetheless, Cam Skattebo, fourth round pick this last April. Next April, Sam Levitt and Jordan Tyson are both looking to become first round draft picks and very well could become first round draft picks. We'll see what happens with them. Look at N'Keal Harry. His NFL career might not have worked out the way that many fans had thought, but either way, first round draft pick, phenomenal career at Arizona State. Darren Woodson put up a very good career out of Arizona State. There are a lot of phenomenal football players that have come out of that program, and under Kenny Dillingham, the limits of what the program can be in terms of winning, in terms of player development, in terms of overall long-term sustainability, there really is no limit on what they can be long-term. Let's look at the baseball program. Blue blood in baseball, 5 national titles. Obviously, haven't won one since 1981, but look at that history. Reggie Jackson, Hall of Fame player, Mr. October, one of the highest home run totals in MLB history. Just an absolutely special baseball player. Came out of Arizona State from the 60s. Barry Bonds, MLB's all-time home run leader, arguably the greatest of all time in the MLB. Scandal or no scandal, he phenomenal talent, and was phenomenal talent at Arizona State as well. Dustin Pedroia put up a Hall of Fame-esque career with the Boston Red Sox, won an MVP, won I want to say he did end up winning two championships, two World Series championships, and consistently a reliable player in his prime before suffered some injuries late in his career that very much slowed him down and ended up being the end for him, leading into the end. So, Merrill Kelly, look at what he's doing with the Arizona Diamondbacks. He did not join a team, Major League Baseball team, until he was in his age 31 season, I believe. And now he is one of the best pitchers in baseball, most underrated, certainly. Uh, Ike Davis was a first round draft pick by the Mets, I believe, and had some successful seasons. Spencer Torkelson enjoying something of a bounce back season this year after struggling a lot last year. Former number one overall pick. Brandon Compton and Isaiah Jackson are expected to be relatively high draft picks in the MLB draft this year. That is another program that you can look at and go like, wow, there's something special going on here. It's widespread. It really is widespread. And then you look at even the golf program. Phil Mickelson, golf legend, one of the best golfers of all time, Arizona State affiliated. John Rahm, one of the best golfers in the world at this moment. Multi-time major winner, Arizona State product. You look at basketball. The basketball program as a whole has had its rough patches and really hasn't distinguished itself as a power or even a solid program, if we're being honest, historically. But Byron Scott, a phenomenal basketball player, key to the dynasty Lakers in the 1980s, the Showtime Lakers. Eddie House, key to 2008 championship in Boston, one of the greatest scorers in Arizona State history, awesome player. James Harden, obviously one of the 20 to 25 best players in the history of the NBA, 20-point per game scorer at Arizona State, became an NBA MVP in 2018, still hasn't won an NBA title yet, but absolutely doing the Sun Devils proud, and he is proud to be a Sun Devil. We see that demonstrated year in and year out. James Harden is exactly what it means to be a Sun Devil, and we should all be proud of what he's done as a professional athlete since leaving Tempe in 2009. Lou Dort just won an NBA championship last week, and we've been discussing that. His hard work and dedication post ASU alongside Bobby Hurley's development has turned him into one of the best role players in the NBA and a key cog in a championship winning team. Those are the type of players that Arizona State really does its best in developing and helping aid to get to the next level. It's just a program that is now more than ever being built on drive, excellence, of desire to be great, and an interlinking culture between all 26 athletic programs that can really resound through the next 20 years of time. Graham Rossini has done an absolutely admirable job as athletic director in just over a year on the role. He has done everything from overhauling the NIL system to announcing renovations for Arizona State basketball arena for men's and women's sports. He hiring Molly Miller as the women's basketball coach. He has done an absolute incredible job so far, and all credit to him, all applause to him. That is just special, just absolutely special. So thank you so much for tuning in today. As you can see right below me, please follow me on X if you get the chance, at khicks_21. I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in today.